All-Star Sunday night went off essentially without a hitch. The players initially didn't want to play the All-Star game because they were told that there would be no All-Star game. So I think what they did was right and strong arming the league into essentially donating a lot of the profits from the All-Star game to historically black colleges, and I think that was kind of like a good give and take. Even though all the players didn't want to be there in the middle of the pandemic and risking their health and safety because they're already doing it for their job in terms of the regular season, that was a good give and take. And I think that's where the angle the players have to come at it this with. They have to figure out ways in order to make it a win-win situation, even though if it initially starts off, kind of like at a loss. Some of the things that I took away from this All-Star Sunday is, well, number one is I like the way that they truncated everything and made everything abbreviated. So in terms of the three-point shooting contest, I don't believe there was as many contestants. The dunk contest, it wasn't as many contestants. Now, the dunk contest and the three-point shooting contest are two different things. I'm going to tell you why. Because the three-point shooting contest, you get more stars. In the dunk contest, you don't get as many stars. So I don't think going forward, they should make the dunk contest where it's, just three people. I think they should always have as many dunkers as they possibly could get because, we don't get to see as much. And the way they do the rules is different. They even had a D-Wade rule, which is which is appropriate. But, just so many things have changed with the dunk contest and what we're getting to see. And there's still a lot of dunks that we haven't seen yet and they haven't been done. So I think you should have as many people participate as possible in the dunk contest. Three-point shooting contest, I like how they shrinked it. That was good. Another thing I'll take away was LeBron James is one hell of a GM. He knows how to pick a team. Now you see why a team's always made all these trades and they always put LeBron in as a brainchild for the trades because LeBron knows what he's doing picking his team. Like, he picked Giannis, picked Steph, and, of course, KD didn't play. If KD plays, maybe there's a different outcome to the game, but that team was dominant. It just hit LeBron having the wherewithal to get Steph and Dame at the same time on the same team. Two hot shooters for the regular season. Two guys that could basically pull up from the parking lot. That was smart within itself. And they were dominant. They won all the quarters. And that just shows how savvy LeBron is and guy strength and putting guys together. Because I would never think LeBron would want to play with Giannis. And that worked out to a T. Giannis went 16 for 16. He didn't miss any shots. All dunks and bank threes and stuff like that. So he was just out there having fun like a big kid. That was a good pickup for LeBron, Team LeBron. Another thing that this is not a new takeaway. This is not a new take. Steph Curry is the greatest shooter of all time. The way that he shoots the ball, it makes it look effortless. He's shooting from the parking lot, shooting from half court. There was a sequence when Dame shot from half court. Steph Curry came right behind him, pulled up from half court, and said, anything you could do, brother, I could do better. And, Dame within itself, he's like, Steph basically changed the game, and Dame is like carrying on that change. And it's just so amazing. We've got to see this in our lifetime. And the way I can put it is like, with all the rule changes the NBA has occurred and widening the lane because of people like Wilt Chamberlain, we didn't get to live widening the lane because of Wilt Chamberlain. We got to see like little small nuances like illegal defense, like little things that changed throughout the game. They moved the three-point line just a little bit further back, and then, they moved it in for a while. We got to see those little things, but we never really get to see it change this huge and monumental in Steph and what he was able to do to win the three-point contest, coming back, from a deficit, starting out horribly, and then to really put on a show in All-Star Game shooting-wise from half court. We haven't seen anything like this since Gilbert Arenas and Tracy McGrady was pulling up from half court. A little in under half court. Well, Dame and Steph were literally pulling from half court. And just to move on to Dame is dangerous. If Portland really could get Dame a team that can stay healthy and, guys can show up in the moments that they need to, Dame really can win a championship with Portland. And I think that's another takeaway you take away, like how nasty Dame could get especially from half. I mean, 2 guys, you got to worry about them pulling from half. Never seen it a day in our lives. The dunk contest, going back to the dunk contest, a lot of people feel like Kobe Toppin got robbed. I think this is because they're Knicks fans. And another thing is like, they need to do some better editing on the replay for the dunks, just to like show people how technical they could be. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot, like between the legs, the East Main is getting really old, and I would never think I would be saying that. But you know, like the dunks that Anthony had, I can see why they picked him. I can see why people say Toppin got robbed, but a lot of those people that say he got robbed were Knicks fans, so I'm not even gonna go there. So, overall, for being what it was really good. I think, the league should have probably stuck to their guns and not have a All-Star game, but it worked out for the betterment of, both sides or whatever the case is. A lot of the players put on a happy face for this game, which they didn't want to play, which I'm glad to see that they were still professional. And that was my overall take. It was good. We got to see a lot of great shooting. They shot 130-something threes. One thing I want them to bring back, though, I want guys to start showing their handles and really breaking guys down, and guys taking that defensive assignment. That's like something I want to see a little bit more here and there, like guys challenge. Guys kind of go hot. One guy goes hot, another guy goes hot, and then we just let them go off on each other for a little while, maybe a couple minutes. I'd like to see that a little bit more. Hoops Junction, where Hoops meets Hoopla. Like, comment, subscribe.